You know that innovation is our ADN, is absolutely one of our objectives and our targets since the foundation of the Prime Alliance. And now we have to look at the energy transition, taking into account the new world of full electrification, as much as we are able to do. And electrification, full electrification, will require flexibility in grids, among other things, but flexibility in grids is quite an important point. And flexibility means requirements for better and, let's say, wider telecommunications and more efficient telecommunications. In Prime Alliance, we have been looking at the power line communications technology since the beginning, and now with the flexibility-oriented innovation, we are analyzing in detail, and we are doing a lot of job in the matter of the broadband power line. Our member, Corinex, is quite active, and I am sure that they will be able to explain a little bit better the details.
It's not a secret that utilities today really need to significantly increase the capacity of the grid. And it requires really a lot of resources, a lot of money, a lot of planning, and first of all, time. So therefore, Corinex developed a solution which is addressing the grid flexibility and actually is providing the bridge between the existing grid of today, the limitation of the grid, and increasing demand of the generation and consumption in the grid, which must be accommodated on the grid of tomorrow. DynamiX solution, which we developed, is tracking the energy flow on the substation level. And it also provides the possibility to manage all external devices connected to the grid. So actually the DSO can manage much more energy flow than they could normally do. It also provides DSO the possibility to see what is happening on the low voltage network, and by providing additional flexibility to the grid, it allows to manage all devices like heat pumps, like electric vehicles, like solar inverters. So all those devices actually will not exceed the capacity or the limitation of the grid of today. And there is one more benefit. It provides resiliencies to the grid, because even under the extreme weather conditions, it's possible to keep those devices on, even when the other parts of the network can cause the overload. All low-carbon technology which is installed in the grid is significantly decreasing CO2. And by implementing DynamiX and using the benefits of DynamiX, we know that DSO can install more or give the access to the grid more than 35% of those devices. So it's easy to calculate actually the impact on the CO2. DSO always have a few options what to do. The first one is actually to increase the capacity, is to really invest a lot of money in the grid upgrade. And this is really very costly, so they need to refuse a lot of customers who would like to connect their devices to the grid. And that means that this is a revenue which they are losing at the moment, but they are obtaining also the customers who are not happy that they cannot really connect to the grid. So with DynamiX, they can allow to connect more devices, and therefore the revenue is much higher. It's not something what is wasted, and also they are saving on some cables and transformers what they would normally install. We work with Prime Alliance for many years, and Prime Alliance members, they understand the challenges what they have today, and they understand that to address the grid flexibility, the innovation is needed. And we know that all those, if we want to connect those devices to the grid and we want to manage them, we need to have some standard approach. So we are creating the standard approach, interoperable approach, which will be beneficial for all stakeholders.